watch it. Now I ain't talking my pockets, just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that shit doing. Damn, she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Whoa, whoa. Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah, yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that. Yeah. What you doing? Yeah, yeah. I'm back in that. Hey, where you going?
Hey, back in that bag again. Don't bring me around your friends. You know that I'm bagging them. Request me on Facebook, no, I ain't adding them. Positions I had her in. Hit from the back, that pussy was splattering. Calling her friend, tell her pull up. Word, let's make it a gathering. They loving that swag.
Baby, nah, I'm Matic now, but she loving the splash again. I just be cashing in her buns, just like a wedding, I'm crashing in. Hundreds on hundreds, I'm moving and grooving. She wanna cut up, I'ma slash again. Buckets on buckets, I'm switching edition. Back in my bag, going back again.
I feel like Aladdin, yeah. I'm on the carpet, flying through orbits, ain't doing no talking. Wow. They on my body as soon as I walk in, bitches be stalking. They loving the drip, they think I'm a force, it gotta move cautious. Back in my duffel, I'm working a double like I'm in the office.
Tell them to watch it, now I ain't talking my pockets, just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that shit doing. Damn, she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Whoa, whoa. Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah, yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that. Yeah, what you doing? Yeah, yeah, I'm back in that. Hey, where you going? And you should know that we on this forever. You don't know me well, just ask again. And you should know that I'm with all the fuckery. Why you sit down and just watch the film? And you should know that Khan got a bottle of Don, feeling like Julio, pass it in. Mine on some M's, going in. Back in that bag where I'm going again.
I'm dunking on them, just lower the rim. Free my niggas, it's all in a pen. I hit it once, I'ma hit it again. She with me, you know she a 10. She a Barbie, you know I'm a Ken. Rolling some dope, and sipping some gin. It's always been us, it never was them. Back in my bag, they know it's a gem.
Tell them to watch it, now I ain't talking my pockets. Just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that shit doing. Damn, she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Whoa, whoa. Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah, yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that. Yeah. What you doing? Yeah, yeah. I'm back in that. Hey, where you going? Hey.
Vacation and a pickup loan. Yep. I got a little white house with a flag in the front. The way that it is the way that it was. Dirt turns to mud here, steel turns to rust. The color of my neck still the same as my blood. Daddy spent his whole life working for $1. Name on his patch, wore like a badge of honor. Sent me off to school, tried to turn me to a scholar. Can't unpaint the blue on my collar.
Doing live things.
You can't hear me.
I can hear you now.
You can hear me now. Oh, testing.
How did they let us do this live on, not only on Facebook, on the YouTube as well?
No way.
It's
That's
true.
a thing?
My microphone's got a lot of schmutz. This must have been pills.
You're also like in 3D land on the
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Why am I so far away?
You have a blue aura around you, sir.
We'll zoom in on you. Hang on a second. We'll get closer.
Please. Closer. Okay. No, it's great. Don't screw it up. Now it's crooked. Well, now it's like all those.
Well, this was a last minute thing. That was playing most of the day.
Man, I didn't know Homac made vests, and I am quite jealous.
They do. Well, they do now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Homac, for the patches and stickers so I can make my own. Survivors of SEMA 2023. We're all here. The band's back together.
Did we survive?
Is
this real?
It's questionable. But we are live on...
I've been pinching myself, and it doesn't even hurt.
well,
I haven't woke up.
That could be something completely different. If you have questions or comments, you can leave them on whatever platform you're watching on, whether it's... oh, here we go. We already got them coming in.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Big K-Y-L-E. Kyle.
Future.
See what
It's
you
a
did
future recap.
We are recapping 2024.
Jonathan, hello. Howdy.
Hey, Mr. Greenroy. That's cool that it shows their name.
Mr. Frizzle Bedizzle Manizzle.
Shizzle, dizzle, hizzle, fizzle, brochachi.
What is
How
happening?
you feeling there, boy?
Yeah, are you feeling good? You good?
How do we get...
wow.
Well,
We took lessons from you.
yeah.
The best in the biz.
We got these cool filters on all of our phones that make us just look...
Yeah, it says give
Oh,
me...
mine broken. Mine's broken.
Yours. We need to upgrade you to
Yeah.
the
I
iPhone
don't know
8 or
what's
something.
going on?
Whoa. It's your white balance.
I can just fix it. I mean,
I love it. No, it's great. It's
no,
perfect.
we're past that. But we had so many things that we just did not fix.
That looks so much better. Oh, man. There he
Wow, that's great.
There he is. Now we can see him on the screens, too.
He's in like 3 dimensions. We'll figure it out. There. Anyway,
It's very laggy. It's odd.
well, it's not laggy for them that are actually
I
watching. It's
You're laggy.
I believe it.
laggy for us that are laggy.
It's hard.
Are you going to drink that thing or what?
Tuesday's
No.
hard.
Well, it's
Sarsaparilla.
I mean, they don't sponsor us. You can spin
Sioux
that right
City.
around.
sarsaparilla. But if I
Whatever.
drink it this way, or if you're driving past a police officer in South Dakota and you're just like,
Hey. The old Tennessee side set.
We
What
only
up,
had a
girl?
couple of them.
Oh.
it was a good trip though.
Yeah, no, it really was.
Made it out. Well, you made it out early. You were the first one in.
I was.
First one into Vegas.
Yep. Had to get there to set it all up for you crazy guys. Wanted to have the Airbnb all set up, go stock the fridges, get plenty of snacks, everybody's favorite evening beverages, and
There was a lot of beverages
snacks.
and snacks.
Oh, yeah. Not much for regular food. But
No, frozen pizzas. I figured we'd all be eating, but I wanted to make sure that we had the staples for like breakfast, so we could have a good base for the day. Really set the tone. And then we wanted to have snacks for when we got back, for any late night, sitting around the pool,
Right.
have some snacks. Now the pool is great, but I think a big hot tub next year was going to be better.
Well, the pool was supposed to be like 85.
Yeah, and I think that was a big lie.
Maybe it was 85 in the room, but the pool temp was
Colder.
not, yes.
It was like 40. So we were trying to do ice baths, but we were all a bunch of bitches, so that just didn't work out.
Yeah. It's one of those things that you like when you're in the moment. You're like, no, this is a horrible idea. Let's do
Yeah.
something different.
Yep. But it was cool because the Airbnb had the pool was inside the house. So if it was warmer, or if it was summer, or if it just felt hotter, or if I really wanted to do laps more, it would have been great. I forced myself into it one evening and played some basketball for all.
Yeah, you showed off your hoop prowess.
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
I know,
Yeah.
but now you do.
Shaq who?
Yeah, Shaquille.
Keel.
No, but that was good. Then Heather was there with me Saturday.
I heard there was, so your clothes weren't there though.
Oh yeah, no,
The clothes were in transit.
we didn't think about that. We were like, oh, we'll just go
Weird.
set everything up, and then what are we gonna do for the evening? And part of me was like, well, we'll just do nothing, and then we would have been prepared. there was also part of me that was like, I should take my wife out for a nice dinner because she's quite patient. And so then,
I'm just waiting for her to pop up on the comments.
right,
Like,
yeah,
you're damn right.
yeah. So we decided to go to Ross's Dress for Less and spend $20 on a shirt, and she bought a dress, and went over to the Timber Creek Steakhouse at the Silverton Casino and Hotel.
Oh,
Oh yeah, yep. Their
skip
big
the nice dinner. Huh?
their big claim to fame was that they had a waterfall in the Bass Pro Shops there.
Nice.
So after we threw some quarters into the wishing well, we went. I actually put $5 in a casino machine, and I won 140. So then I went and spent that on a steak.
You know, I think we may have a fourth. Hold, please.
What?
Hold, please.
Then some Yahoos showed up on Sunday. Oh, speaking of Yahoos,
Oh, hey, did you
I can hear
did
you.
you make any money off that $5? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Say again.
Hello.
You're gonna have to say that again,
Hello?
there, Newt. Hang on.
Yell louder.
Hello. Hello.
I heard that.
I think it's coming out of the TV.
Really?
Yeah,
Can you hear
turn
this?
the TV up.
No,
Hello?
try it now.
Oh yeah.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Is this thing
Hello?
on?
Coming to you live from South
Is this
23.
Oh yeah. That's scary.
Is this working?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Can you hear us?
Hey, Phil. Did you make any money off that $5 I gave you for the slot machine?
What?
Oh, hey.
No. No, it was pretty bum luck. You know, Vegas, baby. Oh. Cooper, can you
feel
edit
like-
this thing?
Yeah, it's not live.
I feel like I'm owed something here.
Well, we'll just talk about that later.
I'll tell you what.
Anyways, Albie, yeah, we were
give
just
me-
getting to the.
Go
What?
ahead.
No, I was just saying we just got to the fact that we were talking about Sunday when some Cooper was saying Yahoos flew in, but I was like, no, you know.
Check the tape on that.
Yeah, right. Don't. Speaking of the tape, no, we had an honored guest. It was you. You were there.
I made
Picked
it.
you up
I
from
made
the
it.
airport, and you did
Bro.
things.
That was a trip. I just left LA, went to Mississippi, came back to Vegas, then came back here a day early so I could help my new roommate move into our rent house. Then I went to Myrtle Beach, Apalachicola, Florida, and now I'm back in Nashville.
Jeepers.
Yeah, it's been a trip.
Weren't you just playing another gig last night?
I did. I got another one tonight at 10 o'clock.
Man, I'm
No
in
rest
bed.
for the wicked.
Yeah, that's when I'm sleeping.
It's all good. It's all good. I think.
Elvie, how was your SEMA experience in a nutshell?
Dude, I thought it was really cool to. I'm glad that I got to be there the day that I was there because I got to see people setting up. I got to run into Chip Foose while he was like hanging up his pictures, and like I walked over and was like, "Dude, you still hang up your own pictures? What the hell?" That was cool. But no, I liked it better than honestly being there on the day that it's open. Okay, God, calm down. Wind is blowing really
Jeez.
hard.
Talking to you again.
Yeah. Divine intervention in the backyard. I think he's trying to tell you something.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, did you fly home? When did you fly home? Monday night or Tuesday night?
Monday night.
I left a day early, so I think Monday. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I
Is
can't
it really?
remember.
Is the wind really loud on here?
Nope. Can't hear
Okay,
it at
good.
all.
Good.
I can't hear it at all.
I can't hear it at all either.
So what happened after I left? Did you guys see the squatter anymore that slept in? Oh, we're not going to talk about that.
I'm not sure I remember what you're talking about, Elvie. That
You're going to have to check the tape on that one.
seems like something I've never heard of before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Squatter. No.
Yeah, that's for our only Max-Bilt sponsored feed.
19.99 a month. You can join
Yep. And
Max-Bilt.com.
where you can kind of turn away subscribers too on that, right?
Just two.
Damn.
Uh,
Almost.
no, it was a pretty eventful trip though. Tuesday was. I would say that SEMA was probably one of the fullest I've seen it. I'm curious to know what the numbers are on that, like as far as attendance. But not only did it seem like there was a lot of people there, it was also like all the halls were filled. Even though like Ford didn't have a big presence, Mopar didn't have a big presence, like all those spaces were still filled with cars or other vendors. So there's a lot of talent out there too. A lot of nice cars. Are you raising your hand right now?
Yeah. I don't know.
Are you in the lawn chair?
It felt appropriate. I don't know. I wanted
like a
to. I
Zoom
wanted
call.
to turn. Why do you guys think that? As we talked about this while we were there, isn't it odd that it was the 60th anniversary, right, of SEMA? But there were like there were a lot of big players in the automotive industry that didn't have a big presence there, and that just seems weird to me. I don't understand what's going on there.
I wonder if it has anything to do with like the backlash from COVID, and like I don't know, auto manufacturers they had better things to channel their money. I don't know. Well, even Milwaukee Tool, they bailed out on it too, and they're making a huge impact in the automotive space. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they've all lost their money trying to turn into Tesla or something. I don't know.
Did you hear? Speaking of, let's jump on different tangents, shall we? I enjoy this. Did you hear that GM's backing out of the electric vehicle game and
I did hear that.
putting all of their effort into hydrogen?
Haven't heard.
No, I didn't know that.
Well, also that could be hearsay, but a surprisingly reliable source, Crazy Dave.
Elon.
But I'll tell you, he's the guy that like catches wind of stuff, and all of a sudden it's like, yeah, no way, and then all of a sudden
Things happen.
it's like, oh man, he was right. So Crazy Dave told me that. I don't know if it's true or not. We can check that.
No, I seen
check
something
that.
about. I think I seen something about Toyota making moves to towards hydrogen, but not anything about GM.
All right, so
Half truths.
we got traction on this rumor I'm trying to spread.
There's
hydrogen
obviously
truck.
some hydrogen conversations going on.
Yeah, you passed a hydrogen truck.
Yeah.
It's probably going to the GM plant.
Flew right by him.
See, you heard it first on America's fastest rising automotive podcast, Between Two Inches.
We're gonna be up in the 200s here pretty quick. I'll tell you what.
I thought we were in the 180s.
Hey,
We went back down.
well, when you don't do any,
Well, you know what they
people
say.
tend to stop listening.
Yeah,
They just keep on listening to our LV Shane podcast and
that's right. Yeah,
Oh.
we're riding your coattails, bud.
appreciate it.
Oh, but you're not gonna get very far, dog.
But it's gonna be fun.
That's right.
It's gonna be a trip.
Oh,
What was your favorite
shit.
car you saw at SEMA?
The one that you sent me a video of after I left, that truck. What was that thing? What did it end up being? I know it was
In the
super
Hemmings
truck.
booth?
That like the Area 51
Cab
gray.
Ford?
So what year?
Yeah. It was old. I'm bad with that.
19 something.
Oh, it was like
It
a
was-
50 something.
Yeah, 50.
Oh shit! Hang on.
6.
Oh no! What happened?
Niner.
I do too.
Can you still
Well, yeah.
see me? Hang on.
Bye.
I'm gonna look at this video and I'm gonna
Oh,
figure out
see,
what.
now he's gone.
Screen.
Great. Can you share the screen?
I'm probably not that smart. I'm probably not smart enough to pull that off, but
no,
let's see.
that's
So it's great. It has a
LV Shane, the blackout edition.
He's it's like when they interview somebody in witness protection. It's very similar. He's
instead of
change your voice.
there you are.
It was really dark out.
There's probably 1954
All I could see was taillights.
trail tails.
So,
Did you find
look.
it?
I found the truck. Am I cutting out?
A little bit.
I screwed this up, didn't
Yeah. It's all right.
I?
It's all right. It's
I
not
just
bad.
wanted to be right. This is always my problem.
You got any snacks? Sorry.
I think it was a 53 because I think in 53 The
That's what I
front of the doors came down and went towards the front of the truck. And then like
Yeah.
after 53 they went straight down.
Like the Apache Chevys?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, all right, good. You're a Ford truck man.
You said Chevrolet, and I was like, I don't know.
I get it. Man, speaking of Ford truck man, how's Toby Keith doing?
So, well, he's getting back on booking shows. Got 2 shows in Vegas coming up at some point.
Yeah.
Speaking of Vegas, we were
Hey,
just there.
I know. Time that out.
What a segue.
Did you do that shit on purpose?
What?
Yeah. It's professional.
Yeah, bump set spike, my friend.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, did you speaking of future plans, or I don't know if anybody else was talking about them, but I was. We should try to reach out to your buddy over at the Moonshine place.
Yes, we should. Hey, I tell you what. When you get done on here, will you call me and I will email him while I'm on the phone with you, so I don't forget.
Yeah,
Boy,
no, for
let's
sure.
do it right now.
Yeah, I mean,
No time like the present.
yeah.
Well, yeah, can you email him right now?
Well, last time I did that, it really screwed up our feed.
That's true. All right, well, let's stick with Plan A.
I love it.
Look, if you've learned anything about me, it's that my memory is about as long as my yin yang, bro, and that is not very long. So I just need a little help.
I get
That's
it.
a euphemism.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here, I drew a picture on the back
yeah.
of this
Oh,
piece.
that looks like a penis.
Not supposed to say it out loud, bro. It even says don't say it out loud.
That's what that meant. All right. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Try to arrange something for that week of Thanksgiving when we're down there, and then we can make big plans on the way back because our Epic Willie's Adventure contestants are going to be picked on Friday, I think.
Oh boy, announcement right here.
That's right. You heard it
live.
first. You heard it last. You heard it. Is Alvy Shane coming on the Epic Willie's Adventure?
I would like to come on the Epic Willie's Adventure. TBD.
TBT.
TBD.
Fair. I mean, I get it.
Never heard of her.
Yeah.
Well, we can't tell them until Friday.
What if he's not chosen? What if he doesn't? Make the
Yeah,
cut?
that's right. I do have that one. I
That'd
gotta,
be rough.
yeah. Well, there's certain criteria you got to meet. If you don't meet it, I yank you.
We're gonna have to we got to build a green goblin, man.
That's right.
Well, we got time now. Plenty of time.
Yeah. Well, now that we're done with SEMA,
So
What'd you think of
did
Josh
anything
Hart's
crazy
racing?
happen in Vegas?
what? Like you mean like the morning that I woke up and I was like, oh, it's really quiet in the house. I don't hear anybody snoring, and then I heard a bunch of laughing, and then I was like, oh, that sounds like it's in the driveway. And it was about 6:20, and I peer out through the shades, and there's the motley crew slowly dragging themselves in after being out all night. That was Wednesday morning.
man.
Like, oh
Who
yeah.
was in the worst
Halloween in
shape?
Vegas. Danger.
What's that?
Who was in the worst shape?
I don't know. I made it to the show all day on Wednesday. Not all day, but most of the day.
After a brief nap,
It wasn't even. That's not a nap. That's just time travel.
you shut
That's-
down.
I-
That's all it was.
Unplugged, reboot, plug back in. 40% power, and I
That was
just
a,
operated on that somehow for
yeah,
yeah.
that was a
because we
that was
ended
a
up going
trick
out that night too
question.
with the Romer guys.
I knew it was Cooper because I got a very loving text from him, so I knew he had to have been lit up a little bit.
Well, it's weird when I do it sober. You're like,
I know,
dude, it's
I mean-
noon. What are you doing? Well, it's-
I wish you
Thinking
wouldn't send me
about you.
pictures like that, man, so abruptly. I never know when I'm around somebody.
Well, I just know that I can never open it around people. I have to go into the bathroom stall.
Oh,
oh,
man.
please. I'll BRB.
No,
God.
there was who was the other one? I don't know. It was a good time. Mark was in pretty awesome sorts because Mark never went to sleep either that day. So he just wandered in. He's like, well, I got to catch a flight. And Jeremy had spent the night like we had stayed at the house, and so when I got up, Jeremy got up, and we're like, oh, here's everybody. We cooked them breakfast, bacon and eggs, and then Mark was like, well, let's go catch a plane, head home, and then Jeremy sends a picture of Mark just passed out in his plane chair, but it was fun. Nobody
phrase
got
says
arrested.
Sleep is overrated. So
Well,
Didn't have to
hey,
bail anybody out.
did my iPad get donated to whatever that Turo, or was you able to get that back?
Oh yeah, no, we definitely have the iPad.
Don't
And
look
then
at the
we- and-
pictures.
Oh yeah, we had a viewing party.
No shit.
Also, you can't say that when I still have the iPad. That's like, don't touch this button.
Well, you remember how I was talking about my memory a while ago?
Yeah.
I just don't want you to, have an image of what my memory looks like.
Right. Your memory. I have to go check the front. I just heard a dinger. Hang on. I think there's a customer probably wondering why there's a bunch of people
why
yelling.
is people talking and nobody coming to attend to me? So what's we'll talk LV for a second since we're checking customers. What's like the rest of the year? I know there's music on the horizon, but that's next year. Like what's the rest of your 2023 look like though?
I got 6 shows left with Cameron Marlowe. We've been going and doing some theater shows with him. It's been a lot of fun, man. He's selling them out, so we're getting really good crowds. And I'm just gonna finish that out. Just finished my second record Saturday. Turned it in Monday. So I'm done with the sophomore album. It'll be out probably somewhere around April. So still hurry up and wait. There's a lot of hurry up and wait in this business, but man, I plan on just finishing out the year doing these shows and taking a considerable amount of time to spend with wife and kids and get acclimated to neighborhood life here in Nashville during the winter. So I almost died a while ago while we were talking, by the way. You see that branch right there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it fell out of this tree above my head. A little sketchy, but no, not a whole lot left this year, man. Just kicking it. I'm coming up your way. What, in 2 weeks? I think we're gonna try to drive my 70 Galaxy up there that's pouring gas out all over the intake. When you drive it down the road, it's got wires showing on both front tires. So see what happens.
I like the key word in there was try.
Yeah, it's not that
We're gonna try.
It's gonna be a try, that's for sure.
He has a look about him. Are you waiting for your re-entry?
Was it the repo man or what?
We gotta go.
Well,
Everybody.
that's the show.
This
Thanks
has
for
been
getting
fun,
on, everybody.
but,
Yeah, time to return our equipment.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, we have a question for LV.
What's
BMI
up?
awards. How was the BMI awards from Mr.
Oh, they were
Frizzle?
great. I didn't win anything this year. Last year, we were awarded for My Boy, but this year, Russell Sutton, who was one of the writers on My Boy with me, he got an award for a song he did with Nate Smith, "Whiskey on You," and then I found out he's got a few more cuts with some other artists, so he's doing really good. It's good to see people you come up with doing good. And other than that, I just did the whole. I did red carpet in a custom SEMA truck company T-shirt and a ball cap. So I seen Jelly Roll and he's like, I knew you'd be the only motherfucker here in a T-shirt. So it was cool, man. I just got to see I got to see a lot of people I haven't seen for a while. So I've been hiding out in Kentucky for like 2 years, I haven't really been ingrained in the community.
Is that your bathroom in the background? You don't have no indoor plumbing there?
No,
He said Kentucky.
well,
Same, man.
I'm in Tennessee now. This is a little weird for me because we're in like this really nice, like neighborhood that somehow I found the only ghetto house in the whole neighborhood, and you know we're renting it out, and we're the we don't really look the part. I'll just say that. I'll just say
I
we
just
don't look
can't place it. There's something about it.
me.
Hang on. I mean, my wife's here, so she's helping us out a little bit. She's got the Bronco, but I mean, I got the hoopty out here in the parking lot, you know. So, but it ain't near the
Please.
hoopty of my roommates. But dude, this thing is sick, by the way.
Yes, it is.
The
Oh,
last
dang.
the last American muscle car, boys. This is the last
What?
American made car put on a frame. Panther frame car, 2005 Grand Marquis, 239 grab the steering wheel and hang on horsepowers. Just bad as fuck.
I thought he was going to say 1,000 miles. 239,000
No, it's got
miles.
300,000 miles.
It's got 105,000 miles. It's got tens, but I keep them clean. You know,
Roll on them tans.
cloth interior.
Is it a
you know?
bench seat up front or buckets?
It's like two buckets with fold down, like old person fold down armrests. You know. But I got,
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That is
So like van seats in a car.
Did you know, by the way, that America actually smells like Cool Mint and bubblegum? I did not know that was the
Newports
smell
and
of America.
Bubblicious.
Newports and Bubblicious.
America is bubblicious these days. Yeah, I love this car, man. It was funny on red carpet last night. Their question was, "Do you drive a Range Rover?" I was like, "Bitch, I drive a 2005 Grand Marquis. What you talking about, Range Rover?"
Range Rover. That's awesome.
Oh man. Hey, it's good to see you guys.
Yes, sir. We'll have to get
I'm
you
going-
on when you're up here again.
well, he's gonna be
Yes,
up
sir.
here when you bring the
Oh yeah,
Galaxy. When
the
I'll go
epic
on that
Galaxy
tape.
adventure.
Galaxy adventure.
We'll go live during our epic Galaxy adventure.
I think that'll be great.
All
In
right.
the back seat.
From the
I'm gonna
back
bounce.
seat.
I love you guys.
All right.
All right,
Thanks,
see you later,
Elliot.
dude.
Appreciate you being on here, man.
Absolutely. Y'all have a good
ladies
day.
and gentlemen.
Like-
Throw a little. Oh, just a little bit. Let him take us out. Just kidding. We have more to talk about. We got to like Saturday. Oh.
Yeah, like of a week. Then we went to when we
got
picked
all the way to
Elvie.
Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix Adam because it's.
Please.
he's-
Good God.
Oh
feeling-
well, hello.
There we go. Look at that. I'm just gonna- Oh. Is this better? Do you feel good about?
I think
I
it's
can't see anything because my camera is in front of the screen, but it's like a whoop, look at we're all different heights.
Finally. Good. I'm not making it weird.
Yeah, it's
No.
nice. Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Wednesday, Tuesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday. We
We
did.
did stuff.
Well, here. This happened.
You
Well, everything you can do except win a championship. So you guys can rip down the field.
Yeah, those cars are unreal. I don't know, what was it, 10,000 horsepower or something like that. But when they were running very funny like that was like 29 minutes or something like that after they stopped. Measured everything, put it back together, and fired it back up. That guy was excited.
He was very enthusiastic.
Look at that crew, huh?
Motley crew.
Man,
But I got
my
there
beard looked really
while
good.
the race was going on, so I got a chance to see Josh race his third of 4 races that day.
I think it was, yep.
And Nubby's like, it will shake your liver, because at the time when I got there, they were racing Teslas,
Yeah, right.
which is the oddest thing I've ever.
Because
seen.
it was just like,
Like you could hear their radio inside the car, and for some reason everybody got quiet while they were going by. Like, but then when the big boys are racing, like you feel it in your liver. It shakes all the
Yeah, you almost have to like squint your eyes and like hold yourself together when they go by.
Yeah,
Kinda
very
like
cool experience though. And kudos to Josh Hart and his entire team. They were awesome.
Yeah, I took out a few big names that day.
Yeah,
Sorry, Leah Pruitt.
but you're welcome on the show anytime.
Yeah, we'd love to hear your perspective.
But what transpired that day in your mind?
Yeah.
What happened was Vegas, baby.
That's right. We
happened.
should get Josh on here one of these times too.
Absolutely. So
But-
that was a fun experience being out there at.
Yeah, if
Las
you've never
Vegas Motor
been,
Speedway.
it's not. You know, I had never. I've been to one other one, but before I went to that one, it was like, I don't know, racing and stuff, kind of like an NASCAR race. I knew what they did, but like I never really understood until you see it, and you're like, holy smokes, there's a lot more than just going really fast down a track. They're into everything.
And that crew, that pit crew, magicians.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody knows exactly what they need to do at the exact moment, and they're just bobbing and weaving in and out, and
Zigging and zagging.
yeah, ups and downs, topsy turvy, left,
All the
right, A,
things.
B, start, all the things.
Contra. That's an old person joke now.
I got it. Thank
Where you got that?
Monday was big setup day.
Yeah.
At the SEMA show, so we had two vehicles to finagle in from two different entrances.
Yeah, that was quite a thing.
The one that needed to be pushed in was actually a fairly easy process.
Yeah, I was.
The one that you have to drive in, it's kind of like driving a town through a slightly bigger town.
Yeah, it was unreal. And like, we pull in and we're like, oh, we just got to get this to the booth. And at first, everybody was like, oh, it's a vehicle on a trailer. And then when it backed down and then pulled into the bay door right into the building, and they were like, did you know where this is going? I said, I kind of walked it, but because it's as wide, if not wider, than the aisles were there anyways.
And they're in the midst of setting up, so you got rolls of carpet, you got people's crates still sitting in the middle of the aisles.
They're moving stuff with the forklift just so we can kind of get down the road, and they're having to break down awnings and sides of booths because otherwise the mirrors are going to hit them. And but thankfully we did that really early in the morning so that nobody had to work around us, and because we had to drive like across three other like booth corners to be able to get positioned where we were. But we put that big square peg in that little round hole. We fit it in just right. And it was fun.
You look great.
Fun times. It looked great. Techmetric was very happy. And then, and then we went and checked down the Golden Eagle. And that was looking mighty fine, quite handsome in the crown booth. And then we went.
Kind of did a little walkabout, watch everybody else set up. Rest of the
That's what
morning.
it was. Yeah.
Yeah, a little walkabout.
A little walkabout. Yeah. And then we did the roundabout.
The roundabout, the upsy downsy, the links. Yeah, that was a cool experience. That was seeing Vegas from the. Are you doing it in real time? I believe it's a 45
No,
45 minute
that
Ferris.
was 10th. It was 28 minutes for a full round
up.
trip. So I sped that one up about
Fair.
1,000%.
1,000%.
Yeah, I can do it slower if you would like.
While you did that, Jeepster Man, Jonathan was out there with him, with us, his lovely lady and another part of their crew. So we got a chance to hang out with them. Jeepster Man, of course, was on. I hate you right now.
What? I thought I was just going to demonstrate.
So shout out to the Jeepster Man. We'll see you on Epic
How did
Willie's
that
Adventure
finger
5 coming up
Stuck.
next.
That's all I got.
Ooh,
That's Mayday if you're on an actual
Yeah.
Ferris wheel. Like, uh-oh.
When they see that, they stop the ride. So you can't do that when you're on it. No, but yeah, it was awesome to hang out with Jeepster Man. We became pretty good friends with him on our Epic Willie's Adventure this year. And he'll be trying to break the land speed record in a CJ3B next year if he's selected on Friday.
That's the criteria. Is he put that in the application. So we're like,
Yeah,
is that
we'll
right?
see.
Boastful man.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Wednesday was Halloween too. I just want to let everybody know that I met Snoop Dogg. That was great. SNOOP, Snoop and Coop.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
You believed him too, didn't you?
No, because it was just him all by himself. And I'm like, well, if Snoop is out on Fremont Street
Show me your license.
on Halloween, your middle name is not D-O-double-G. That's weird. If he's out on Fremont Street on Halloween, he's probably not hanging out by himself. He's
That's probably
got
true.
Entourage. He knows he's got people who.
Martha Stewart.
Yeah, Martha's down there. They're selling lighters. Yeah, good for candles and other things. No,
Oh man, no, that was a good time.
Vegas. That was old Snoop. Snoop's been in Vegas for a week
Yeah,
hanging out.
yeah. My favorite part about Vegas definitely was leaving.
This was fun.
sure about that?
Yeah. Hold that thought till the end of the show when we get to the ride home. My favorite part was 3:35 on Monday afternoon.
Actually, my favorite part was as we were driving out of SEMA on Friday in Mofo.
That was pretty cool.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Just
It was really good till the first.
ready to hit the highway.
Yeah.
Just,
Really glad though, because we had the opportunity to take a left and go into the big parade, or the right to escape the big parade and make our way back to the Airbnb. I'm just imagining if we'd have made that split-second decision and went, yeah, let's just go, let's just do the parade.
a lot of lefts were made early on in the week when you hit that moment when you could go left or right.
Yep.
And I think we just learned from
Previous
we've done
experience.
enough lefts this week. Maybe let's try right. And it was correct. It was very right. Felt right.
It felt right, and we slowly but surely we just like skipped over like 3 days.
Well, no, I'm just thinking about the first day that led to the last day's happy hour on Techmetric booth with
Ash,
the world's best bartender.
Voted
There
number
he
one.
is.
look at that guy.
And look, see what he's pushing on us? Man, he just knew the right moves. And the right moves were Bacardi rum punches.
Right. And every time that bucket would get down, he was on his phone, like calling HQ.
That's right.
Send more. These
They
boys
had
need some.
drones. Drones were dropping in buckets of
Vegas, baby.
well, maybe not.
He was a kid from Menominee.
Oh yeah, that's
It
right.
wasn't a drone. It was a small child.
All right,
Well,
fair.
I mean, he was probably not a child.
He was probably 22.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he looked at us and he's like, you guys are like me, but in 4 hours. And I'm like, I get it. Drink up, Buttercup.
Look, it's your future.
That's right.
Good luck. No, Ash was great. The entire Techmetric crew was awesome.
Yeah.
We had a great time with them. Their first time at SEMA. Usually they do the Apex show across town, but they really embraced. What in the French toast?
Oh, you always do nice. Jeremy's my favorite intern and logistics facilities manager that Max-Bilt has ever had. And he brings me blizzards.
Jeremy's fired.
I
As
love
can
you, long
see,
time.
Adam and I have no DQ.
Oh, we'll be fine.
Do you want any? Oh,
No.
I'm sick.
No,
No,
I'm
we'll
sick.
just listen to you.
not anymore.
Just listen.
Couple of people to highlight. We did our annual tradition, which is hanging out and having pretzels and beer with the Romer guys. And
Oh, I love
Pops
the
was
Romer
there
guys.
too. At Steiner's in Vegas.
Best pretzels ever.
Man, how many? Like we had 2
6 or
before they
so.
got there.
Yeah, they were.
We're like, oh, we're early, and they were a little bit late. So we're like, well, just keep the pretzels and beer coming.
They're good.
That was real good. What else did we do? Oh, we had this experience.
Tell me.
This was Thursday. Brooke and the crew from Revolution Gear and Axle. Shout out to those guys for everything throughout the entire year, but also for the invite to come and hang out at Gillies inside of Treasure Island. So we had a chance to. Super fun time. And Mr. Max-Bilt doesn't have a PC Blizzard in his hand at this point, but did steal a combo hat. And, most bull rides go for 8 seconds.
Put those hay dudes off, and I got my alien socks on.
Yes, Heather, Dairy Queen is now a proud sponsor. He did get a chance to redeem himself. Do we do paint now? Let's ask our paint guy.
Well, apparently we don't do that.
Yeah, but he killed it. We had a great time. Chris Davis and his wife, she got on the bull as well. I didn't film it. I got nervous when like females would get on the bull because I'm like, well, an accident could happen. Like the gravity.
You wanted to be able to be ready to assist?
No, if I had captured such imagery, I didn't want to have to sell it back to him for a low price. So it was a budgetary thing. We got some cool T-shirts in from Dixon.
Oh yeah.
And thankfully the UPS service in Las Vegas is very.
It was very difficult, but
yeah, I mean it took 3 or 4 extra days and a couple of round trips, but we finally got them.
We just need to make a Max-Bilt shirt quick here at the UPS place. Look at that T-shirt.
Look at that iron. I wonder if there's a story behind iron.
Hi. I'm gonna steal this outlet if you don't mind, and I have to iron a patch on a shirt, and you guys have the shirts here.
At first, that lady was not pleased with us.
No, but by the end of it.
Oh yeah, we're besties now. Where she's supposed to be working.
New shop shirts. These are gonna be our 2024 shop shirts. I just wanted to test them out. I like them.
Look at that patch.
Oh yeah.
Nice work, Mark.
Yep.
Also, Bill checks the iron with his hand just to make sure that it's hot enough.
It didn't feel hot.
Yeah, he still used it though.
And you know what? It worked.
I just really enjoyed the fact that you didn't iron the rest of
Super
it.
helpful out here.
Yeah, I could have ironed the rest of it, but I didn't.
You gotta look good. You gotta look the part.
Good God.
Wanted to steam me until it started shooting out.
Moldy cheese.
Thanks for
Yeah,
steaming me.
You look great.
No, unfortunately, we didn't capture the actual like. There's a look that Phil gives right there. This is where it starts. This is where the conversation about what exactly is coming forth from this iron, which can only be described as you so well put it, moldy cheese.
Yeah,
that iron
it
had
was
not been used and
schmutz.
left full of water for a very long time, and not just water, Vegas water.
Bacterium.
Yeah, you got a lot of schmutz out of that.
Oh yeah.
But you looked great. The shirt really turned out really nice. A couple other friends that we stopped to highlight. It is like wrangling acidic monkeys right now.
I don't know what you mean.
We were going to get so many sponsorship deals out of this podcast, but maybe we'll get them next time. Shout out to the Home Ec guys. Good thing I put their patch on my
You mean
my vest today.
Good thing that you bought one of their nice Arctic vests.
Who knew?
Home Ec branded.
Multiple talented boys over there, and Jen. Things coming up with us and them. Fern, she was awesome. The whole crew was fantastic. We had a great time with the Tech Metro crew. We had a great time with the Crown Boys. Usually we see the Crown Boys usually after hours.
Yeah.
That's when that debauchery happens. We saw them at Gillies, and I'm like, well, if we stay, we die.
Yeah. It usually means it's for a long night.
Yeah, Friday, the boys from Advance showed up. Kip was in the house. And a routine, a ritual now is to say hi to Mariah, Scrappy the Bronco.
Hella bad Broncos.
Yeah.
Fossilized customs.
So many things.
She's got her fingers and all sorts of things. That guy looks like he was really excited to go into Mofo.
He has his GoPro in his hand. Yeah, I didn't guess.
Yeah, he's like, oh, man. Maybe he wanted to buy one. John and Karen loved hanging out in Mofo, answering all the questions. Now, I don't know. I think if you're a customer of a shop and your vehicle gets placed in one of the world's largest shows, automotive shows, it's got to be a pretty neat feeling to be able to like sit in it and have people ask you about it. And they were definitely proud people, which made the experience even more fun for myself to just kind of see them, glowing.
Yeah, because this has been John's brainchild for
10 years.
10 years plus. So to see it not only come to fruition, but be on the big stage at SEMA, I know is big for him. And engineers, man, they love answering all your questions. Anything that you have.
What's happening? Oh.
I think you have a phone call coming in. Do you want me to see who it is?
Oh. It's my sister. Sarah, I'm busy.
She is clearly not watching.
You should be. Get on Facebook. I'll just decline the call from my watch.
It's fine.
No, it doesn't look like I'm jumping time.
Flash forward.
I don't know what's in this, but it's good. Whew.
SEMA day 12. Still eating.
I know. I gotta come down. I gotta come down slowly after the last month.
Yeah, you turn down sandwiches tomorrow with our country jam crew. You're like, my diet starts tomorrow. And she's like, I'm bringing sandwiches. I'm like, I like
I was
sandwiches.
like, don't do that.
I'm like, no. I'm like, it's your diet. Or mine. So we talked about Friday getting the Golden Eagle got loaded up into the trailer, all tight and tucked away. Mofo, a little bit of a challenge getting it back to the Airbnb with some fuel filter issues. We'll say that's where it began. We did have a really cool moment where we changed the fuel filter.
Oh yeah.
At a stoplight. At 5 or about 5:30 in Vegas. Like we
Rush
can make
hour.
this light.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty impressive.
Bet you can't do that.
Nor would you try.
Also, don't try this at home, kids.
This is not. Yeah. So this is also live on YouTube, and it asks you, is this for kids? I definitely put no.
Yeah.
Basically for that specific reason. And Vegas, baby. But we made it back to the Airbnb.
Yeah, we don't know really what was going on because drivability wise, Mofo was pretty much dialed in. So we were just focusing on interior and the exterior upfits. But then it was cruising along. Like Adam said, I think he said made it about 18 blocks. And then it was, and he's just like, well. First time we pulled into a parking lot, and it was like, okay, well, this has happened before on diesels. We'll just change the fuel filter. Maybe that's all it is. And so we changed the fuel filter, and it's like, oh, it runs great. All right, cool. Da-da-da.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's not that busy of a street, so we'll just pull over right here. So we just pulled over there and did the same thing. Oh, it just seems to keep working. Well, then it was like, well, we can get home, so we'll just do it this way. And then the one on the overpass was a little bit frightening because there really wasn't a shoulder.
Not for me.
You were fine. It was
Well, it was the guy sticking his head on top of the front tire.
Huh?
Well, my ass is hanging out in traffic. But, I was pretty focused to just get the job done. But then it was, I think it was 4 or 5 more times, and we got back to the Airbnb. And that was pretty defeating because it was an unforeseen issue, and it wasn't really something that we were prepared to diagnose, repair, and fix. That's repair.
Yeah.
But we also, our customers were going to be taking it out for a 3-week camping trip. Mm-hmm. And about that time at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock Friday night, we were kind of like, well, I don't think this can go anywhere. Even if there was a couple little things we had to tweak or finish up. And that was going to be the plan Friday night and Saturday morning. But that kind of took the wind out of our sails. And it was like, well, I'm not comfortable sending anybody out into anywhere if it's a problem that we can't necessarily repeat, but continues to repeat. So Friday or Saturday, we kind of loaded up, put it on a trailer, called up another TechNet shop. And
Don's DI Auto and Truck.
That's right.
A proud
Josh over there.
TechNet.
Josh, and I think it was Jose that scanned the truck and was definitely like, oh, you've got fuel pump issues. Clearly. And I was like, well, are you sure? And he said, well, I'm not the diesel guy, but the ones that say high pressure fuel pump trouble code leads me to believe it. And I was like, well, I did a little research, and it definitely was a pump code. And Vegas is too far away from the UP of Michigan to take a lot of gambles. Vegas is good for gambling. I'm not going to say, but sometimes when you gamble, you lose.
Draining out a fuel filter every 18 blocks would be a long trip home.
How far did you get? Not far.
So that gave us a great opportunity in the Kmart parking lot while we were avoiding all of the ladies of the night.
To be fair, it was Lowe's because the Kmart parking lot is a different class.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There's definitely like Target, and then there's Lowe's and the Kmart. So we were somewhere in the middle, but there were plenty.
I mean, it was kind of crazy. I was in a lot of parking lots in Vegas. Never saw that. They were all at Lowe's. That's why, I think.
You've never been to the Lowe's parking lot.
There was like, I bet you there was 12 hookers running around, working hard.
Yeah. Stopping cars. I mean, imagine if you're just going there. It's a Saturday afternoon. You got to pick up a couple of things for a house project.
Yeah.
Light switch cover and a hooker.
Because they will stop you. You're just driving past the front doors and
Is it because they think that there's just like it's dudes that go to Lowe's and they're the most susceptible prey?
I mean
that seems logical.
Yeah, I guess it does, doesn't it?
There also was a guy there that asked me if he could hire me to haul an ice cream truck from
Georgia,
Mexico.
Oh, Mexico
to Georgia.
Mexico to Georgia.
Yeah.
What's inside of that ice cream truck? I wonder.
Yeah. I told him sorry, the truck was full, couldn't fit another one.
But I think that's funny.
But he was serious.
There's a business in drug smuggling. I mean,
Step
van
truck.
hauling,
Yeah.
food truck hauling.
Food truck hauling.
Haul
Big
a
money
food
in
truck
that.
from Mexico. It seems like a great idea.
How long will you be at the checkpoint and in a Mexican prison? I don't know.
Yeah.
But that was exciting. And Karen got some great footage of the girls at work and posted them on Facebook. So
That's right.
it'll live on in infamy.
And that was the parking lot where it was, well, guys, sorry that the trip's canceled. We can bring you to the airport. And then John was like, well, maybe we'll bring Karen to the airport and I'll ride with the guys. And then Karen's like, hell no, I'm coming too. What a just couple of troopers, man.
Yeah.
And so I got to drive the F550 loaded down with Mofo and John and Karen. And the first few hours were like, I felt bad, but I think that they were definitely in the, well, things happen. It is what it is. So once I got over myself, we just kept trucking and had awesome conversation, saw some cool sights, and I think we made it all the way up to Wyoming.
Yep. Just crossed the border into Wyoming. We overestimated the amount of hot tub beers that we needed. We definitely. Well, the nice thing was that Phil went inside. Adam was trying to help John and Karen with the heat in Mofo.
Because they still camped in Mofo because
Yeah.
they're a couple of badasses.
Troopers. But he said, I got good news when Phil came back out that they would keep the hot tub open for us, which has been something, as we mentioned in the open, that we were looking forward to in Vegas, but didn't get a chance to do. So naturally, when you have
Pocket.
12 pockets between the two of you, you put a Coors Light in each one of them. And we did. It was a little...
I drank two.
You drank two and then you laid back and fell asleep outside of the hot tub. We did have some visitors, some youngsters that came in, tried to finagle some of them Coors Lights. At least you're drinking the good beer.
It took me a minute before I was like, wait a minute. This kid's trying to hustle a couple of beers. I didn't really figure it out. And then I was like, no.
Yeah.
I didn't give in.
Yeah, he
I
did.
was the lame adult.
He did turn around and, all right, guys, have a good night, when he knew that his mission was not about to be.
Yeah, he was like, oh, don't party too hard. He was totally making fun of us in his own way. Don't party too hard. Whoa, man. I can see this is going to be pretty wild. And then kind of spun around on his heel and scampered off.
Yeah, and then Phil fell asleep. And
I did. That was the
Then we had
hottest
to-
hot tub I think
it
I've ever
was.
been in.
It was.
It had to be 165 degrees easily.
Then we just hauled 9 beers back up to the hotel room and
Then
headed out in the morning. Mm-hmm. On down the road. on down the trail.
The dusty trail. It wasn't
was.
too dusty, but it was windy.
Oh,
That was. You got any of those pictures?
I do. They didn't make their way to here.
Oh, I get it.
In the time allotted, but they are posted on our Facebook and Instagram pages. So do that thing.
I like that.
Do your own thing. Can't
Well,
take care of you all the time.
It felt pretty uncomfortable from my end, but I remember calling Adam. I was like, "Is it as bad as it feels?" And he's like, "Well, just turn right if it's a problem."
Overcorrect. It will land.
I was like, "I don't know how I feel about that."
It looked uncomfortable.
65 plus mile an hour winds. They were saying high wind warning in effect. Wyoming on
Well, that's good.
I-80, and then up through Rollins, and making our way towards Rapid City. It was breezy. It was
Yeah, it wasn't real bad until we got past Casper and down by Douglas. And then I was like, oh, yeah, man, good. It's windy. I'm glad we're getting off of 25. And we turn over towards Lusk. And that was when I was like, man, it's really windy here. And I look in the mirror and I just see the whole thing like moving way more than I like a pendulum in my side mirror. And I was like, man, that's when I called you. Are the tires lifting off the ground? Feels like it. Pretty much. Okay. Well, what are you looking at?
Mr. Delgado.
Say what again?
Say it again. I didn't see. I saw he was there. I didn't see him in person though.
Well,
No, didn't either.
Very busy.
the day we tried to meet up, we kept doing this.
It's a mover and a shaker. We'll catch up at some point. We always do.
That's right.
But we made it through the windstorm unscathed. Nobody blew away. Didn't lose anything.
I lost my water jug. I set my water jug. Okay.
Was this the wind's fault?
Well, kind of. So I had my water jug by my feet, and then, hey there.
Darth Wheezy.
Hi. Do you want to come say hi? Sure.
Chirp. Chirp. Hello.
There,
You're not in the scene.
Is he? Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, look at
Aw.
that. Ratings
Hi,
through the
everybody.
roof.
Just state your name, rank, and serial number.
No.
It's a good answer, actually, to that question.
Yeah. Chief cook and bottle washer.
Bill's feet on. We get that. I get that.
Dude,
feeling. It's
yeah,
a lot
so
of
many
miles
steps.
in Vegas. A lot of miles. A lot of our crew put on a lot of miles too.
Yeah.
Walking
Danny.
very, very far. Danny.
Danny, I think
Skylar.
100,000 steps or something in a day and a half.
I mean, if you wanted to see the Vegas sign, you just call like an Uber and they'll take you right to it. You don't need to walk.
They're
It
not-
looks so close though.
They have a lot of Ubers. Everything looks close there.
Yeah. Nothing is actually close.
Sorry.
Wendy?
Hi, Wendy. It's Grandma Wendy. You're like, what? What's going on?
What? What's happening?
So this is
we're
live on
by the way.
Facebook.
It's live. It's happening. It's real time.
That's cool.
So exciting.
I can see by the.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Live TV.
yeah,
the
it's
sign.
blue for Facebook.
It's on the sign.
So you know. No, so my water jug. All right. So it was by my feet, and I opened the door at a fuel stop, but it was one of those like you had to like push the door open real hard because it was super windy, and my heel clipped the push top for the 1 gallon water jug, and I watched the top go out into windstream and just went.
She
So I
got
look down by my feet and I'm like, oh no, my water. And it's just pouring out everywhere. So I pick it up and I set it in the back of the truck. And I kind of position it in between two tires that were back there. And I was like, all right, well, I'll just sit here and I'll just drink water on my fuel stops. And then we got to going. And then somewhere in South Dakota, I looked back in the mirror and I saw that it had flown up from its little spot in between the tires and then slammed against the front part of the gooseneck. And for about 50 miles, it just sat there, plastered against the front of the trailer. And then it disappeared.
donated it to.
Yeah, well, somebody was thirsty, I'm sure, so I was helping out.
Makes sense.
But I would have picked it up if I saw it fall.
Let's talk about Big Al's Oasis. It's actually just Al's Oasis, but Big Al's Oasis makes it sound so much better.
It was everything that I wanted and more for that night's stop.
It really was. And if we'd gotten there like 15 minutes early, it really would have had everything you would need to exist in life forever.
Right.
Because it has everything.
Bye.
Yeah, it was very good, actually.
We had great bacon cheeseburgers and a couple of bevies there at the old,
You got
was
snacks
it
in
the
there?
Shotgun Saloon? Something along those lines. It was delicious.
That just showed up out of nowhere.
Magic water bottle. Thanks. But yeah,
Oh,
dinner was amazing. We stayed at the first time I've ever seen an L-shaped hotel room with 3 beds in it.
Yeah, that was great.
Interesting.
The Bay Port
Baymont
By Wyndham.
by
Wyndham.
By Wyndham.
That's different.
Oh, my stomach's a little.
Yeah,
bit
I don't think
upset.
I've ever been in a hotel room with 3 regular beds in it. Not like it wasn't a suite. It was just a regular small room.
It
with
was
3
not
beds.
the presidential suite.
It was weird.
I did ask her for it, and she wasn't having it. But then she was like, "I'll give these guys something." Even though I thought when I asked for a room with 3 beds, she said,
She definitely said that the room that we got had 2 beds in
"Yeah," and she was like, "No, sorry, your room has 2 beds." And we walk in there, and we're like, "Oh, there's the 2 bed. Where's the room? Keeps going around this corner."
Third one in the back. Worked out well though.
You brought up a good point though, because you were like, "Oh, hunters stay here a lot."
it. Oh,
Yeah.
I could see that. 3 dudes,
Or a place to lay your guns down.
3 dudes and a gun
For a dog.
and a dog.
Dog. Yeah,
Dog bed.
It was pet
Dog
friendly.
bed.
It's definitely pet friendly. And then it was Monday, and then we down the road,
Yeehaw!
very straight road.
Yeah, South Dakota. You know, everybody's like, "Oh, Nebraska."
They're similar.
Yeah, but South Dakota's longer, flatter, and straighter.
Less corn.
There is less corn. You can see more, maybe,
Yes.
but you can see more, but it's not. But it's
Doesn't
not
change the scenery.
changing. Yeah.
Nebraska. I just can't. I just can't.
What's that?
It was okay.
If you had a choice of a state, would you go Nebraska or South Dakota?
It's tough.
Oh yeah.
I'd probably say South Dakota.
Oh, you.
Nebraska just feels longer.
Well,
I think there's more meth there too. And bald cats.
that was weird.
Was
I
on
do
Epic,
remember that.
yeah.
Yeah.
These people they were having a domestic along the side of the road.
Was that Nebraska?
That was
Yeah,
Nebraska.
yeah, because it was right before we got to Lake McNaughty.
Yeah, that.
There was the domestic on the side of the road. Then they showed up at the gas station we happened to be at, and he was like, "Bloop," and then there was a bald cat on his shoulder. And I'm like,
And he was
We
in a
gotta
Jeep,
get
so he
fuck outta
felt like
here.
he wanted to be like our buddy.
oh yeah, he definitely wanted. You guys probably got any room in there? Huh? No room for the cat though. Sorry, crazy person. 28.3 miles in 3 days on your feet.
Holy wow,
That's more than that's. I can say that's more than.
that's more than I did.
Yeah. Kudos to you, Phil. That's impressive. But we made it. There was a close-ish call. I mean, it was hindsight. We still had probably a foot of clearance once we crossed over into Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, definitely thought that was
was close.
a lot worse than it was. And like when you look from the driver's seat in the mirror up, and you're like, and I remember I'm looking to you like, huh? And you're just like, didn't give me anything, nothing.
I just had my phone out.
Yeah, I'm like, guys, is this gonna go or not gonna go?
Also, if you'd like to watch that video,
Oh, check it.
throw us a follow.
I thought we were all prepping that because you were gonna put it up.
It's 12 videos in one day.
Oh man, it sure was nice to get home though. How did you sleep
Maybe-
Monday night?
It's like Monday night. Is that when we got back? Real well. Really, really well.
Like
Tried.
a rock.
Tried to catch up. Actually, you get to that point where you're so super tired. I got home, took a shower. Nicole had made a great dinner, and then left to go teach. And I was like, that decompressed moment, and then I found myself like watching The Unexplained with William Shatner, and I just couldn't not fall asleep. I'm like, aliens, bro. Aliens, bro. I was William Shatner, and then she got home, and I'm like, okay, now
We must go to bed.
listen, now is the time. Yeah. No, it was a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Did not get up for yoga on Tuesday morning. I was like, nope.
Yeah, I got up and was like, oh, mornings with Max-Bilt. That sarsaparilla looks good.
So did that DQ
What?
Blizzard, but guess
Oh,
what?
there wasn't much in there.
Yeah, he gave it to me empty. Did you sleep well your first night?
Yeah, I think
Back
so.
Pretty sure.
Yeah. I went to bed.
Did you time travel?
I must have.
Oh, shit. I gotta get up already.
Yeah.
Definitely brought back some time travel keys from Vegas. That did help the sleep the last couple nights.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But overall, great SEMA.
Keys.
Keys.
Whoa.
The key.
Oh, yeah.
Not key, but
Not,
key. as
not a
in-
key.
Yeah.
Oh.
Key. As in like, oh, that's the key to
That's
that.
the
That's
key
the key
to that
The
lock.
solution. Mm.
Yes.
No keys, officer.
Man, big trucks.
We had plenty of room,
Yeah.
and we didn't get stopped once. Strategic.
Well, we didn't. The crew
We
on
did.
the
The
way
crew
out,
going out.
they got
Oh yeah,
stopped twice.
Wyatt Deputy and Joey Haggerton, the crew that helped
Yeah.
out on the way out there
At the Fleet Farm?
with the tires and solutions to problems that had arisen.
Oh, yeah.
And I think at the same time, like we were able to solve some of their problems that they were having with
Like,
some life stuff. So
yeah, right.
It's kind of a give and take.
We're just glad that we're here to be mentors for young men.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Final thoughts on SEMA 2023. We'll put the wraps on this live here.
Thankful for TechMetric.
Yes.
Thankful for Crown Automotive. Shout out to Homac and that crew. Definitely shout out to TechNet because they helped diagnose that issue that we
Yes.
had with Mofo, and that was pretty big. But the real driver I got to say thanks to definitely is Milwaukee Tool. We missed a connect with them the day before we were supposed to leave to go to SEMA because we had some unforeseen problems arise where we had to get first and foremost, we had to get our vehicles done and send them off on the highway. So we didn't make the connect with Milwaukee, but they had our back the whole, month or two leading up to SEMA, making sure we had the tools and the equipment that we needed to get the job done. So, I don't know. Obviously, our crew is pretty much next level too.
Yeah.
So, can't believe how everybody stepped up and got it done, just like we do.
Yeah. If you missed any of the lead up to that, the SEMA Crunch Chronicles are posted on YouTube and on Facebook. You can go and relive the experience that was trying to get things out to SEMA.
And if you're wondering which ones they're the ones that kind of look like an episode of Survivor.
Who gets voted off today? But if you watch them in order, you can progressively see your enthusiasm coming into the frame, go from like super enthusiastic to like just
Hey, we made it through another day. I don't know if we'll make it through tomorrow.
today. If this should be my final broadcast, I'd like to thank
There's something on the wing.
Shatnerd.
How about you?
for
Are
the
you
last
looking forward to SEMA next year, Adam?
I am. It's my most favorite time of the year. I love Las Vegas so much.
Vegas looks good on you. It definitely suits you.
No, it was good. I didn't get to walk around as much this year, but that's okay.
That's right. There's
I
always
saw what I needed to.
next year.
We'll do it again.
Perfect.
I don't know. I just coming up with some new outro music.
Get out of here.
Yeah. This.
Thanks for watching us live on YouTube and Facebook. You'll be able to catch the podcast on all podcast services very soon. We need to get these two some more sugar for
Wig
Phil.
on.
More sugar for Phil.